do today is talk about your management of your Java memories. Welcome, everyone. Glad you made it to the last day of Jfokus. My name is Sharat Chander. Most of you I've met over the course of the last 3 days or the last 17 Jfocuses that I've been to, you know I can go by Shar, so feel comfortable to call me whatever you'd like. Dude is fine, whatever you prefer. So I wanted to kind of end Jfocus with something a bit fun. All of you have been sitting in so many sessions that's been immersing your brain and so much useful information for you to take back, utilize at work, share with your friends, and so on. But this year, we're celebrating 30 years of Java, and it's rather important to me because I've only had 2 jobs in my entire life. I've only had 2 interviews in my entire life. My previous life in telco, working with phones, with copper lines. Some of you don't even remember what that is anymore because you have mobiles. But I used to deal with phone communications of data coming off copper wires through a data center to your house and so on. And then my job at Sun, when I joined the Java team on December 8th of 2000. I still remember my start date. And I thought it was very fitting to kind of end today with something fun. Were any of you in the 30 years of Java session just done by my former colleague and friend, Simon Ritter? Stand up, Simon. I know you were there. Okay. So Simon and I were both at Sun for most of our career and our journey. And how are we going to make the next 30 years of Java possible? For sure, there's a lot of things that we're doing on the platform and in the language and enhancing it, improving the language syntax, making it more readable, writable, maintainable, and introducing things like virtual threads and working on Panama to address AI. But as Simon said in his session, what makes Java is the heartbeat it has. It's you, the community, it's you, the participants, it's you, the speakers, it's you, the authors. And I want you to ensure whether you've been using Java for 1 year or 5 years or 10 years or 20 years. I keep looking at you. Or 25 years and beyond. We need to retain that history and that past. And I want to just kind of reflect in a pub quiz kind of way. This is going to be interactive, by the way. How much memory you have. How have you managed your Java memories? So how is this going to work? I have a series of questions that I'm going to ask. I want someone to raise their hand. They're going to come up here. I'm going to give you the microphone. I'm going to ask you the question for the answers. Now, whether you answer the question right or whether you answer the question wrong, the audience will decide with a thumbs up or a thumbs down to win the crowd, whether you get one of these limited edition priceless, who is this? Duke. Okay, well, someone already knows an answer to one of the questions already. That's great. And so with that, let's start. And then you can cheer your competitor on, or you can boo them. It's your choice. There are no right or wrong answers. So I'm going to set up the first set of questions, look at them. And who is daring enough to raise their hand to come up here so I can ask you the question one by one, and then we'll vote as a crowd with thumbs up and thumbs down, whether you get the Duke. Remember, you don't have to answer correctly. You just have to win the crowd. Sir, in the blue shirt, I appreciate your chutzpah. Come up here.
Yes.
All right, so. Is that hot? Can you speak? Say your name, where you're from, where you work.
My name is Axel. I live in Stockholm. I work at 3.
Could you hear him? If you can't hear him, raise your hand. Good, you passed the test. All right, your name again.
Axel.
Axa, did I say it correct? Axa, who are the original founders of Sun Microsystems?
You.
There were 3. I will give you that hint. Can you at least name one of the 3?
Tooth.
No. All right, maybe we should go to the second question. The answers are Scott McNeely, Andy Beckelsheim, and Vinod Khosla. A lot of people get this question wrong. They say Bill Joy, first hire. And some people say James Gosling. Not the case. I gave you a hint just now for the second question. Who created Java? Or at least one person.
Gosling.
Very good. There are 3 other individuals that also worked on it. Make sure you go back and watch the replay of Simon's session. He goes in depth about all of the individuals that actually worked on Java who go nameless. And you have to remember, so much of what's made Java so valuable, we are standing on the shoulders of people who are hidden figures. And it's important you go and reflect and see where all of this came from. So the next 30 years of Java, we know what we are grounded on. What was the original project name for Java?
Project Green.
Okay. I go with Project Oak. And so the question is, yeah? Did, was, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. So question, thumbs up or thumbs down, applause or no applause? Should he get a Duke? You got off easy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is this hot? Yep. Okay. Oh, I will say this. There is a bonus 6th Duke up here, and I will tell you what you have to do for the bonus 6th Duke. There is no question specific for a right or wrong answer. All right, so let's hear from Duke. Who is brave enough, after reviewing these 3 questions, would like to be victim number 2 to come up here and try and attempt to respond to these 3 questions? Raise your hand. Not all at once. Who's brave enough to even try? Remember, there's no right or wrong answers. Your peers will decide whether you win or not. Who has the courage? Come on. All right. Thank you. All right. State your name and where you work.
I'm Pontus from Aurora in Uppsala.
From where?
Aurora in Uppsala.
And your name is?
Pontus.
Pontus. Pontus? Did I say it correctly? Pontus. Okay. What name was I potentially given? Meaning Duke, not me. Because my name is Sharat, but everyone calls me Shar. But what was...
Yeah, it was Duke and it was Dude.
Duke. What potential name was Duke given originally?
I have no clue, and I was at Simon's talk. I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what? I appreciate...
Webman, something like Webman or Man something.
I appreciate the honesty. That'll take you a long way. This man deserves a raise. Fang. Because it looks like a
tooth.
a tooth. I don't think it looks like a tooth. Simon, does it look like a tooth?
He doesn't think
No,
so.
it doesn't look like a tooth. All right.
I remember.
Here's where it gets tricky. Who created Duke? And if you want to use a lifeline, ask a friend.
I would like to call a friend, please.
Okay, please do.
Yeah, Simon.
Simon,
Are
you
my
can answer
friend?
it. Joe Parlang. So Joe Parlang, who was one of the engineers who worked on Java, also left to go work at Pixar and worked on many animated films, but he is the originator and creator of the Duke character and avatar. And his name needs to live in legacy because he has given us one of the most profound mascots in technology. So Joe Parlang. What year did I first appear?
I'm going to go with 94. Or 95.
You want to ask a friend again?
Do I have any friends still? Anyone?
Anyone else want to fathom a guess?
92.
92. So a lot of people get this confused too. They assume that Duke was released the same time as Java. Duke was actually an agent, an avatar on the Star 7 device that was animated on a touch screen to actually show and reflect the power of Java, which eventually they named the character Duke. And we were so lucky to have this mascot that I'm also handing out. Okay, so the question is, thumbs up, thumbs down, applause, no applause. Oh. Yep, okay. Well, guess what? You get Duke.
Thank you, dude.
You're welcome. All right. Next set of questions, read them. This is where it gets really interesting. Let's see if you really know your history. This entire set of questions are all about community, and I was lucky enough to be part as a member of the first Java community user group, which put me on the path to Java. So, well, who's going to raise their hand? Come forward. No right or wrong. Be brave. Yeah, he'll go home with 2, and then he'll sell 1 on eBay. Come up. Simon, we're going to use you as a victim. Come up here. Let's see if your memories are as good as my memories. Okay. What was the first Java user group? Oh, yes.
Simon.
Give me your name. Where do you work?
I'm Simon. I'm from Azul.
Very good. And how long have we known each other now?
20-something years.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. We're the stable versions of Java. What was the first Java user group?
I think, I'm not sure about this, I think it was the Belgian Java user group.
Wrong.
Oh.
1997,
Right.
the New York Java Special Interest Group. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
What's the most recent?
Yeah, that one I can't remember. I think was it the Riyadh?
Close. That's the second most recent. The most recent one was the Kenya Java User Group, established in October of 2024. We now have 364 Java user groups around the world on every continent except Antarctica. If someone wants to help me set one up there, I'm happy to join you. I think it would be fantastic. And what is the largest Java user group?
Pretty sure I know the answer to this one.
All right.
It's Sujava in Brazil.
Sujava. 40,000 members are part of that Java user group and active to this day. It is phenomenal.
And I will say, been there a few times.
Yes.
They don't all turn up at the same meeting.
No, they don't. Okay. Thumbs up or thumbs down, but Simon is going to give it away.
No, I've got one already.
Oh! You don't get one. All right, just 2 more sets of questions. Java Rockstars. So our Luminary program is extremely important. Read these 3 questions really quickly. We're running out of time. And I would love to have someone come up here and try. Where? Did I see a hand? Please. Come on. State your name, where you work.
My name is Leila, and I work at Valmyndigheten.
And we met for the first time here at Jfokus last year.
Exactly.
And she was inspired to say, I made the right choice to invest my career in Java. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. What year was the Java Champions Luminary program created? What year?
2002.
Close. That's not too bad. 2005. How many Java champions are there in the world? That's actually the right answer. We need more. And in fact, we are underrepresented in the Java Champions program. These are luminaries in the community who are inspiring others to become better developers, to ensure students know that there's a path forward, to ensure that the use cases and best practices are shared across companies, and they are the best of the best. And it is an extremely thankless job, and we're so lucky and thankful to have this program. But rough number, within 50.
Within 50.
Yeah.
35.
Would you like to use a lifeline?
Yes. Well, 4.
403. 403.
I was gonna say 1005 first.
We need to
and then
aim
was
for that.
not
We
enough
need
and
to we need to aim for that. All right. And who is the newest induction to the Java Champions program? If you've been following the program, who is the newest induction into the Java Champions program?
This is gonna be embarrassing. I don't know what induction.
Included, became the newest member. Who is the newest member of the Java Champions program? Duke. Marcus Hellberg from Vaadin. I'm sure you've seen some of his sessions. Thumbs up, thumbs down? Yes, I agree. All right, thank you. Last set of questions, because we're running out of time. We're going to talk a little bit about JavaOne. Who wants to come up here and try and answer some questions about JavaOne? This should be easy. Come on, sir. Thank you for your braveness. State your name and where you work.
Microsystems. I'm from Austria, Dynatrace.
Fantastic. When was the inaugural JavaOne conference? What was the first year?
2001?
Oh, 1996. I was at that as an attendee. Met someone from Sun who invited me to the New York Java SIG to talk to other developers that ended up becoming the only other job I've ever had. So very important reason why we should stay connected as a community. Who was a long-standing JavaOne MC? Simon mentioned this in his keynote, or in his session, which was actually a keynote.
Well, can I use a lifeline?
Sure.
I see my colleague over there, a
Yes.
very experienced developer.
John Gage. And what conference preceded JavaOne in 1995?
I have to say that was before I was born, so I would really need to
You're the new release. I'm the legacy release. It was called Sunworld. Sunworld was established to show the entire Sun portfolio, inclusive of Java, and because of the popularity of Java, spun off as its own independent topic in 1996. So thank you very much. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up, yeah, all right. We are out of time, but we have one Duke left, because one is mine. I would like one brave soul to say why they love Java so much. That's all you have to do. Why do you love Java so much? Yes, come up, state your name and where you work. And thank you for your braveness. Come on up. State your name, where you work. Why do you love Java?
Hello, everyone. My name is Daria. I live in Sweden, and Java was first language I ever started to write my code. And since then, 15 years, I'm writing in Java. I tried another ones, but always was coming back.
That's the right answer. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We still have one more keynote to go to. Thank you for making time. Remember, enjoy yourself, have fun. You have a great community to bond with, and thank you for loving Java.
Please rate